And welcome to the Oprah Diddy Show, where today we've got DJ Pink Dyamond in the house with us. As always, everyone, do not forget to follow the Oprah Diddy Show on Instagram at the Oprah Diddy Show, as well as me, Oprah Diddy, at Oprah Diddy. I definitely want to hop right into this and introduce again DJ Pink Dyamond. Tell these individuals a little bit about who you are and where they can find you on social media.
Well, hello, people out there, wherever you are. I am DJ Pink Dyamond. I'm the Virginia State Manager of the Fleet DJs Coalition Worldwide.
Yes.
I'm originally from Bronx, New York. I reside now in Virginia, which you know is Virginia is for lovers, just so you know that. Yes, and I actually I have lived in a couple of other cities and states throughout my growing up journey, like Texas, California, Maryland, also Philadelphia for just a little bit, and then my dream was to go to Atlanta and reside. I never got to Atlanta. Never got to Atlanta, so I'm here in Virginia now, again for my second time. So, and it's okay. I bought me a house, so I guess I'm gonna be stuck. Yeah. A little bit about me. It's a lot about me to be actually, it's so much stuff that I got my hands in.
Yes, you do.
It's a lot of stuff. So I've been with the Worldwide Fleet Coalition for about 2.5 years. That's
Okay.
it.
Okay.
So I have my own business called DCS Entertainment and Management Company that I started back in 2006, where it was just Diamonds Consulting Services. I was just a party planner. That's it.
Okay.
So I started out doing the party planning like probably in 1991 because I was already like working as a cocktail waitress in nightclubs. So
Okay.
I came up with that back then. So, but I never turned it into a business. It was just like, let me throw your party in here.
Gotcha.
But as years left us, and I was raising my kids, and one day I was like, man, I need to open up an event planning service. And so in 2006, I established the company in Virginia. Matter of fact, in Richmond at that point.
Okay.
And I was just a party planner, event planner, pretty much. Now, while I was doing that during the 90s, the early 2000s, I was in and out of modeling. So I was doing a lot of runway, which I don't like, but I do it anyway. um, and I was getting a little bit more into print work, but then I got married, so it kind of put a hold. So then I picked the modeling back up in 2012. Matter of fact, in Texas. So I went to an audition and I won all the categories, believe it or not, talent, runway, and print. So I got a model agency deal for 2 years with a company in Florida. So, but the company, it was okay, but I wasn't getting enough leads. I'm gonna be with you, but I need to work. So after the contract was over, I ended up thinking about what can I do to bring all of my talents in one big pot. You know what I'm saying? I model, I do event planning, I like partying. So I decided to open up DCS entertainment business. And at that point, I made it just like a sole proprietor type of business. And then I moved to Texas, and then I acquired the LLC while I was living in Texas for those 2.5 years. So,
Okay.
so that's where all the entertainment stuff came in from.
Okay, you've
Yeah.
definitely earned your stripes. You've been in the industry, paving the way for yourself. Let's talk a little bit about the event service. What type of events did you focus on when you were doing events?
Weddings.
Ooh,
So that was my primary focus. So what I normally do is I execute. I don't do the decorating. I find you your decorator. I find the cake. I find all the vendors. I put the contracts together. Make sure the contracts from each vendor um, is a real good contract. You know, we don't want no bad contracts. And then I executed the rehearsals, the dinners, and the actual wedding day. And I put together like I want to say a team force, which included like my daughter, one of my best friends, one of my homeboys, and anytime I needed their services, it would be like, I'm going to contract you out for the day only, you know. So, and it worked out. Yeah, it worked out
mm-hmm.
well. And I think too, that actually led me to thinking a little bit bigger since I do the events. And I always had in my mind, I wanted to do fashion shows.
So that's where I was gonna lead to. Like, where did your passion for modeling come from?
Well, you know, when you grow up, you didn't get, if you live with a big family, right, you don't get a lot of clothes, right?
And I'm from the country, so even if you did get clothes, it wasn't nothing good.
Right. So I always dreamed of like when I was young, I was like, you know, I wanted this, I wanted that. That's typical child.
Yeah.
So I just got more in tune with the fashion part of it. I think once I graduated from high school and went and actually became an adult, an early adult with a kid. So, you know, having a dream to be able to buy my own type of clothes. I'm a shopaholic and it's bad. And I wanted to say, okay, with all these clothes that I got in my mind, let's see, how can I put the model, the event planning, and anything else that I was working on at that time together? And it worked. So I produced my first fashion show in Dallas, Texas.
Oh man, that has got to. So talk a little bit about that. What was your first show like? What was the fashion like at that time?
So, believe it or not, when I moved there, I didn't know anybody in Texas because I moved over there for my work.
Okay.
So I met up with a guy that I was introduced. He's a DJ, which he is now part of Fleet too.
Ah.
So he's a DJ, and he was talking to me about, the Texas fashion versus the East Coast fashion, which is not the same. It's not the same.
Okay.
So I was like, I want to put together a fashion show. I just had this dream. Are you able to DJ for me? He was like, yeah. That's all I needed was the DJ and then my brain to start working. So
Okay.
from there, I met another girl, which she is now, believe it or not, my one of my besties. She is a custom made designer. So she made me a dress for this event. And I
Ooh.
was like, fashion show. She gonna be the lead designer. Yes, she gonna be the lead designer. So I called her and I asked her would she be part of the show. She did. She put 20 pieces in there. And then from there, I started researching people out in the Dallas, Plano, urban Texas area. And then guess what? I didn't come up with too many designers, but then I made some phone calls back in the East Coast. This really happened. So
Queen of
I
collab.
called.
I'm gonna start calling you DJ Pink Dyamond, the Queen of collab.
Listen, when I call my home people in the East Coast, I had one, two, three, four people from the East Coast, Maryland, Virginia, DC, and one in New Jersey, flew all the way to Texas let's make this fashion show happen.
Oh, let's go.
We made that fashion show happen. I did a casting call for models. I had 18 models total, male and female models. Then I picked up, I was part of 5 Links. You know about 5 Links?
I've never heard of Five Links before.
Well, I was part of that. And so I met some people and I was like, started talking to them in those meetings that I used to go to. And I found me some vendors. So
So
now
what's
I
Five
got,
Links though? You can't drop a gym like that and leave it.
well, 5 Links, I'm not in it no more. So I don't want to talk about it. But
Okay, then I do.
it
If you
was a
want to
way to
know, you
make,
gotta Google it,
it
look
was,
it up
it
yourself.
was a good way to make some extra money, but you got to build a team. That team got to build another team. Then
Okay.
it's
Okay.
like that. It's like that.
Gotcha.
So anyway, I found some vendors through there. I found the designers. I got my designers from the East Coast. Then I said, okay, I need some independent artists that can sing, that can rap. Where can I get those from? Because you gotta think. I'm living in Dallas. I know no one, right? I don't know anyone. So
Yeah.
I made another phone call to my boy in Richmond, Virginia. I asked him, are you interested in being the headliner for this fashion show in Dallas, Texas? He said, yep, sure am. I'll be there. Then from there, he brought me another artist with him. And then I had a daggone casting call for independent artists in Texas. And guess what? I had 6 artists, 18 models, 12 vendors. And
Come
I'm
on.
not lying. And then I had 13 designers. And that included boutiques. If you got a boutique,
Yeah.
girl, when I tell you that my first fashion show was a sellout.
Awesome. It sounds like it. I mean, you
It,
had every area of that event covered, and you knew somebody to reach out to that could help you either fill that space or connect you with somebody to fill that space. So again, Queen of Collab. If you guys haven't heard anything else that DJ Pink Diamond has dropped, what she has told you is that you got to build a around you and make sure that those people have resources that you can use and you help them help you. Like, let's work together on being able to move our business brand initiative, whatever it is. This is exactly how we ended up here today. So
yeah,
shout out to Fleet. I can't say it enough. Fleet is always connecting the dots for us. If you are an independent
I agree.
music professional, you are a DJ, like you are an entertainer, you are a host. Fleet is where you need to be at for sure, because it's all kind of different things over here moving and shaking.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Yes.
So now you gotta tell us how you go from event planner to runway model to DJ Pink Diamond. Who is that?
So let me tell you about DJ Pink Diamond. And it all stemmed again from Texas, right?
Okay.
So I was actually there the first year. And of course, my kids are not in Texas.
Okay.
Um, no one. So I had to spend Thanksgiving alone. And that was not good. So I was like so bored one day. I was like on the computer looking up how to become a DJ. Right? Now, I'm already good with music. I have a good ear. I used to play instruments in school, trumpet, French horn. So the music has always been there.
Okay.
But the DJing part, I never thought in my life that I would be a DJ.
Gotcha.
So once I moved back to the East Coast, like after 2.5 years in Texas, I had this guy, me and him, we were published in a magazine together and we became friends. And he lives in California. He's a pop artist, right? So got connected with him. And then he was like, B, why don't you become a DJ for my shows? And you and I can do shows in Las Vegas. I said, what? That's crazy. Because I said 3, 4 years ago, I was looking up how to become a DJ because I
Mm,
had so much music. You know, I had so much CDs. I knew music. I know all the hits, everything. So I contacted my other friend who was like 30-year veteran DJ.
okay.
And on December, I guess right after Christmas of 2015, I decided I'm gonna become a DJ.
Okay.
So I had my friend order the equipment. So by the time New Year's came in, I was gonna start working on becoming a DJ.
Okay. I
So
love
2016 came in. The I guess the first part of my year, I had to have surgery on my shoulder. So I had to go through that process for like maybe 2, 3 months. So I couldn't use my left shoulder. So once I went through that surgery, I was able to start moving my arms and stuff. I started practicing. I already
okay.
had the equipment, started practicing. I had a DJ come back over there, load up me some songs. So now it's time to get started to DJ. And that's exactly what I did. Once my arm got better, I started practicing, and I actually got my first gig in 6 months after the surgery in Miami. I opened up for Beyonce's daddy new
What?
girl group. Yes, girl. I'll never forget that because I got some video coverage of it. But I was so nervous. My hands were shaking because I'm like in this big sound stage and it's my first time DJing. First time. And I got through that hour, girl. I was nervous as I don't know what. But I got through the hour. A couple of guys from DC hired me for my fraternity brothers.
Okay.
So they hired me. Once I got off that stage, girl, I was like sweating bullets. I was like, thank God. So from there, I just said, okay, if I could do it in Miami at a pool party, and I was, honey, I don't know whose board I was playing on, but I had my own computer, and I did a great job for my first DJ experience. And
So
that's where I started in 2016.
are
And
you a
I'm here now, still DJing.
oh no. Oh
We had a commercial break.
yeah.
But
Back to
anyway,
the
I,
schedule
I'm still
program.
I'm still DJing. I've been DJing 8 years now, and I got my second gig that same year.
Okay.
I got 3 gigs in 2016. Right, that's it. Because like I said, went through the surgery. So my next gig was in North Carolina. So one of my girlfriends hired me for her birthday, and I was like, okay. So I went down there, started DJing for her party. Next thing you know, I'm starting to put my name out there, some pictures out there, some DJing little videos out there. And then
Yeah.
2017, I kid you not, I had 33 gigs the next year. I
Wow.
was I was taking everything. You call me, yes, I'm coming. My every weekend was like, yes, okay, yes. So and I just was like, I'm gonna keep pushing myself, keep pushing myself. And then in 2020, I had 2 radio stations. One of them in Texas, and one
Okay.
of them in Richmond, Virginia. Both of them called me at the same week. Are you able to do a mix show? I'm like, I don't know how to do no mix show. Not at all. I wasn't, I'm just a private DJ,
Yeah.
going for birthdays, weddings, and so on. So I called my friend again, the one that ordered my equipment. I was like, I'm
Mhm.
gonna need your help. Come over here. Let's see if I can do these mixes. I'm gonna do 10 minutes at a time, and then we're gonna go from there. So I did it, practice. I called the radio stations back. Now I've been on both those radio stations for 3 years now.
Wow. That's so are you someone that believes in manifestations?
Yeah, I
Okay.
think so.
Because you definitely seem like, and not to say like, I asked that because it seems like you take an idea, and once you make your mind up about that idea, you go for it. And
Yeah,
more people to be like that, where once you can't just say this is what I want to do, you then have to do the work to be able to make it come to fruition for yourself.
you do. You got to put in the work because, like I said, I knew nothing about the perception of being a DJ, but I did know about having a DJ in my business and being an event planner and being a model. All it can work together and make that money.
There you go. I always like to throw like a random question out there to be able to make sure that the audience gets to know a peek behind who you are as the business individual. And with you doing modeling, you've done the DJ, so the DJ stuff. So you're out, you're at the hottest places. What is like the most attractive thing for you about a man? Like, what's that one thing that's gonna make DJ Pink Diamond say, "Yeah, you're it"?
um, I think his girl is something about, I don't know, I can't really say, but I love a man that's a bald head. Girl,
Really?
yes, girl. I don't know. My ex-husband was bald head, even though he's an ex, girl, I spent 25 years with him. But I love men with bald head. But they gotta the one thing about the head itself, it has to be just right. You know what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you mean. Like, it got to be like
Yeah, don't have no dents in it. It's got to be smooth.
wavy or
No like receding hairline. Just completely bald. You know what I'm saying? It's sexy. It really is.
okay, to all my bald headed brothers out here, DJ Pink, you single? Cause I don't want to send nobody your way if you ain't single.
I am single, girl. I am. I am. As single as I can be. Yes, I
Okay, we
am.
heard it from DJ Pink herself, DJ Pink Diamond herself. She likes the balls about their business.
Oh yeah,
And
definitely about that business too, girl. Yeah.
So talk to us a little bit about what you've got going on right now. What do you got your hands in? What's coming up? What can people look out for from you?
All right. So I told you earlier, I am the Virginia State Manager for the Fleet DJs. Um, and we're gonna be having our first music conference. That's something I've never done before.
Oh,
But
yay!
we're gonna have it September the 22nd through the 24th.
Okay.
And I have really like every day I'm like trying to think of what else or should I do this with this conference. I want it to be a little bit different. I want it to be more of you actually you're going to learn something from that conference, but you're also going to have a party.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going
Okay.
to have fun. We're going to have fun. And you're going to be introduced to I got a great lineup of artists, and I got a majority of women.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's
I
still
don't know how that happened, but I do have a majority of women that are performing, and I'm all for that women empowerment. You know what I'm saying? So if
okay.
these girls out here doing what they doing, taking care of their business, I'm all for it. I will help you. Um, and I got the guys too, coming. And I got a guy coming all the way from Texas to
Well,
the
that's
East
what I was
Coast.
just getting ready to ask you. Do they have to be local? Because again, I want my
No,
audience to know we're all about plugging you in, helping you spread your business, your product, your service. And DJ Pink Diamond is telling you in September they are getting ready to do a whole music conference. So if you are an artist, you are a business looking for a vendor opportunity, or you are wanting to go somewhere to expand your audience, DJ Pink Dyamond is who you need to tap in with. All social media information is right here down below. You can tap in with me at Oprah Diddy or at the Oprah Diddy Show, and we're going to make sure that you guys get connected. And you're going to drop your information too. You can drop Fleet's information and your personal information so they know how to reach you if they're interested in being a part of your music conference.
So what I'll do is I'll give you the information to just kind of like give to your audience through the Eventbrite.
Perfect.
It is going to be a small, intimate music conference, and I'm telling you, we're going to have some fun. I got some great people coming.
It sounds like it. It sounds like it. If I've heard
Yes.
anything else in this conversation, you don't do nothing halfway. So, y'all.
No, I don't, for sure. But we're gonna have fun. And then just one more thing too, like with the Virginia Fleet DJs, just to let you know what we've been doing since January. We've been hitting the streets and performing for different venues.
Okay.
Yes, monthly. So, you know, we got our next one coming up in August. We're going to have a month off in July. We just actually performed last Saturday at this Just Crab Lounge in Richmond, Virginia. We done been there. We've been 4 times performing.
So tell us a little bit about what you mean when you say you guys are going there and performing.
So with the Just Crab Lounge, and the food is excellent. Just so you know, if you ever come to Richmond, Virginia, go to that place.
Okay.
But the owner is Black owned, and the host, which is one of the DJs, used to be former Fleet. He and I have been knowing each other forever. And he's like, okay, let's do some type of events at this lounge. I'm like, okay, what kind of lounge is it? So the good thing about it, it is family friendly. So while you're eating, you'll be able to listen to some good music, you know, and you can still bring your kids.
Yeah.
And it doesn't stay open late. So when we went in there to host an event one time, the owner loved it, and now he keeps calling us back. And so we're going to try to keep it going all the way up until our conference. You know, we're even trying to get him to sponsor our conference as well.
That's awesome. I mean, creative, collaborative, you are plugged in. You're definitely all about making sure that if you say you're going to do something, you're going to do it. That's all of what I'm hearing throughout this conversation with you, DJ Pink Dyamond. I think that you're inspirational to a lot of women that are out here in the music and entertainment industry because this is a hard industry to be in.
Yes.
And only the strong survive. And if you can go from doing events to being a model to being a DJ, like you're hitting every angle that's difficult for a woman to really make their own, especially in the DJ world, because it's not a lot of women that you see in those spaces. So before we get out of here, talk to us just a little bit about, go ahead.
I was going to tell them too, not only being a DJ, but I'm a grandmother DJ too.
Okay. How many grandkids do you have?
I just got one, right?
Okay.
She already calls herself DJ Purple Diamond. I've been teaching her, girl, since she was 3 years old. She's 8 years old now.
Oh, I love it.
She's doing the same things that I'm doing.
She's gonna be the younger version of you. She's gonna be out there at 16 having the dopest parties because you brought her up on how to mix and master these songs to make sure that they're sounding good.
She's gonna be DJing her own parties instead of her yaya. Not me. I'll let her DJ her own parties. Yeah.
So talk to us a little bit about how it's being a woman in the DJ space, because I think that would be a really interesting nugget to be able to leave the audience with. Just it's a male dominated field.
It ain't no male dominated field. Who told you that?
Listen, don't play with me.
This ain't no male dominating field. It just might have happened like that. But then I guarantee you, there were women way back in the day that could have been DJs that might not have been popular, known, but there were MC Light is one of them. You think about it, right? Spinderella was another.
Cinderella.
She was
Yeah,
another one. But then there are people that we never heard of, and they were females DJing back before MC Light,
fair.
before Spinderella. So I don't know where they come up with this concept of male dominating um spots or spaces. It's not. It's not like that no more. And the females now that are DJing, yeah, we probably go through some ups and downs, some ups and downs, some challenges. Um, Me personally, I'm not gonna try to have any type of challenges because I'll try to overcome my own stuff. You can't help me, that's fine. I'll figure it out on my own.
Yeah.
And that's what I pretty much did. Why I kind of joined Fleet DJs. I didn't have really no help. Every time I asked somebody about this or how do you get music here, how do you do this equipment here, blah blah, nobody would, offer that. So I was like, okay, cool, you ain't gotta help me, I'll figure it out. And guess what, 8 years later, I'm still here. I'm not one, I ain't gonna say I am one of, DJ Kid Capri, no. But guess what, I'm DJ Pink Dyamond, and I'm not trying to be like no one else. How about that?
Thank you for saying the record straight because I think that is fair. There have been women in this industry doing exactly what you are doing, but I don't think a lot of them had the opportunity to be in the spotlight the way that MC Light, Spinderella, and now in 2023, individuals like you have the chance to be able to be out here and say, "Hey, it's not just him that can make sure that the party or the event is jumping. It's me too. Put me on the put me behind the mic. I got it."
Girl, I have so many female clients. It's not even funny. So oh, I'm a female. Oh, maybe she's gonna get hired by guys. No, I get hired by a lot of women. A
Because
lot of
you
women.
know what
So
you're
they probably tired of seeing all that male, estrogen going around. They want to see some females now. How about that?
I agree. I know if I'm ever in Virginia, my daughter's moving up to Maryland, so I'll be in their way a lot more and visiting. Yes,
Okay.
my daughter's moving up to Baltimore in a couple of weeks, so I will
Okay.
definitely be making sure that I stay in contact with you. So that way, if you've got any type of connections in the Baltimore area, I need to
Girl, I
be.
got connections everywhere.
I,
Everywhere.
I believe it. Pink
Everywhere.
Diamond, I need your black book, your little black Pink Diamond book.
I got some connections every single place. If you probably say it, I probably got one or two or three over there.
I
You
try
know,
to be the same way. I'm coming up north. Like it's something about the up northish like
you
area.
got to get out. You got to get out that box, girl. You can't stay stuck in that little box. You got to start spreading them wings. You got
Yeah,
to live life, because life is actually these days life is really short. So
very, very.
yeah.
So before we go, one negative advice, one gem you want to leave everybody with, so they can be like, man, DJ Pink Diamond dropped this message on me. What's they gonna be?
This is my message to everybody. And I've gone by this ever since 1996. I got my first college degree then, right?
Mhm.
So from there, I earned four more after that. So I have two masters, okay? And I ain't playing around. And my favorite motto, I will tell anybody, if it's going to be, it's up to me. No one else. That's it.
Let that marinate in your spirit, like, because that's all I can tell you. Drop your social media handles one more time so that people know how to get in contact with you.
All right, so I'm on two Instagrams, so you can follow me at DCSENTCO, or, and you gotta be 21 to get on the other page. That one is DCS model underscore DJ PYNK I always tell people, just look for DJ Pink Diamond, remove the I's and put the Y's in there. You'll find me. You know what I'm saying? So, and then I'm on Facebook, DJ Pink Diamond as well. So, Anybody that needs a DJ, I don't care where you at, Hawaii, Canada, I'm coming. I will travel anywhere. So hit me up on those lines. Send me a DM. I'll be glad to come and DJ your party.
Love it. And you guys make sure that you tap into the Oprah Diddy show and Oprah Diddy on IG. We're going to continue to keep bringing individuals out here that are all across the world. This is not a Nashville-based show. This is across the world show. We want to connect the dots. As DJ Pink Dyamond talked about, collaborating today is key. The more people that you know, the more people that you can get in front of, and the more people that you can barter services with, the bigger that your audience and your opportunities become.
We're back.
So until next time, you guys, keep the peace, keep making music, keep creating, and talk to you guys later.
Peace out. See you later.